Hello! It is Princess Adia and it is now the new year, my first video of the year. Currently, I am kind of like living life. It is the third day of the new year. Today's video is just gonna be mostly just like about kind of a resolutions video, but I don't really do resolutions because like there's no point within like the first week of the year they kind of like done and gone for. So technically this is going to be more of like how I want to make 2018 a better year for me, because and personally to me, it might sound like to other people, personally to me 2017 was a really bad year for me. Wasn't the greatest year, and had a lot of stuff going on, like personally, even during like vlogmas and stuff like that. I think you guys could, like, I even said like it was a really bad month for me, and I think it's because it's stuff I'm not really ready to talk about on camera yet. Maybe at some point I will, but I don't know when that time will be, but when it is, I will let you guys know. But it's just a lot. 2017 was a bit of a hectic year for me, and I think so I want to do, basically what I want to talk about is like some things that I would like to make, how to make 2018 a better year for me and make it run smoother and stuff like that. This is like my first sit down video that isn't like a haul or anything like that, so it's kind of weird for me. But I think for one thing for sure is kind of focus on me more. And I bet you if I talked about some of my other friends from like personal life and stuff like that, they'll say, "Oh dear, you're very about yourself." I'm like, yeah, like there's some people who I know will be like, you're just all about yourself, which isn't much of the truth. I tend to push myself to make sure other people are okay, and I think a lot of people see that. If you're a really close friend of mine, you'll see that I always want to make sure that you're okay before I'm okay, and if you're not okay, then I'm not okay. But which isn't the truth, because sometimes, especially what happened a lot in school and stuff like that, there are a lot of people who weren't okay, and I still was okay, but I made myself not okay to make sure they were like feeling better and happy. And at the end of the day, it kind of caused me a lot of stress, and I don't think stress is a thing. I don't really need stress as it is in my life. I already have enough stressful things to go on being in high school and stuff like that. But yeah, like focus on me, be there for myself. When I need time, I give myself time, and if I have to ask people, like, I really can't, I need time to myself. And if people don't really like that, I think they're gonna have to be okay with that, because this is I need to be about myself and not about others. I think another thing is I kind of want to get more into who I am as a person, because I think a big part of me is how I present myself, and I think I'm sort of living in the skin or the person that people used to know me as, and I think it's sort of hard for people to realize that I have changed quite a bit from what I used to be like, and people take it as I'm being like rude, or I'm just like kind of an a-hole or whatever. But I think for people to understand that I'm changing, I'm different from how I was when I was, I'm not gonna say younger because I'm still pretty young, but like yeah, when I was younger, like when I was 10 and stuff like that. Like, it's true, you continuously grow as a person, and I think I've grown a lot as a person in this year. I used to be a very outgoing person, always was talking. I mean, I still talk a lot nowadays, but like I think it's more because things have happened so many times to me when I've just like gone out and spread myself out to extend myself to talk to everybody. Again, like, I didn't focus on myself. I always wanted to make sure everybody was happy. And so I think I kind of got myself hurt by trying to be like friends with everybody, talking to everybody. And so I kind of like, I have a bubble of friends, bubble of people I feel comfortable with. And you'll know who if I feel comfortable with you, because I will talk a lot to you. You'll see me and I think people who know who they are, that I feel comfortable with. You're my bubble, and I think I'm pretty okay with that bubble right now. And if it extends, if it does, whew, gosh gracious, we'll see how much that is. I already have friends as it is. But yeah, I honestly think just becoming me. That even goes extensive, like my creativity. Like a lot of my creativity, as I said before, this is supposed to be a fashion channel, really hasn't come into like play of any fashion yet. But I feel like I want to be able to find myself. And I know there's some, like, certain to extent, I am only 16, so a lot of stuff I can't really do that I would love to do that isn't really appropriate for my age. But, like, there's so many things going off in my head, like, oh, I could do this for a video, I could do this for a video, I could do this, ooh, show this kind of, like, outfit, people who have trouble trying to style certain stuff like that. And, kind of slow down a bit. Like, I only have enough equipment, like, my equipment is literally right here, all of my equipment. And I think that I can do a lot with this equipment, but I need to slow down and actually ask for help and like grow into the person I need, because I think a lot of my creativity comes from my fashion, as I said before, and I think I want to grow into that and like find out the things I like and some of the stuff I don't like. I know based on what colors I like, mostly like a lot of pastels and like whites or maybe rose gold and stuff like that. But like I feel like I need to sell that into myself, get like literally a lot. I think for the like past few months or so I've been buying stuff because I'm now in charge of like kind of buying my own clothing. I've been buying stuff that I like and not generally what I like sort of like, oh, my mom really likes. Like I think growing up I had to get a lot of stuff that my mom liked, which is understandable because she's my mom and she kind of knows what's going to be okay for me to wear out in the street. So I think I am a bit of I am a young adult and I'm going to be turning 17 soon, so I feel like it's okay for me to like, because when it's a little cutesy, you know, bit risque but not too risque, like I'm still 17, like there are a lot of stuff that I want to get, and I think it's okay to take the risk. Like if I want to cover it up a little bit but still have it, like these things are things that I kind of want, because this is how I'm going to grow into my creativity and myself as a person. Because I have, not like I'm insecure on my body, I just don't like wearing tight things, and I feel like if I push myself to do separate out of my boundaries, I can grow into myself as a person. And yeah, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Last two things. Lastly, I'm going to stop trying to prove myself to people, stop trying to get approval from people. And I think that kind of speaks for itself and what it means. Like I'm going to stop trying to get approval from people, because at the end of the day I'm going to lose my mind if I keep trying to get approval from people. Yeah, so I think that kind of speaks for itself. I'm going to stop proving myself, and I think I've had this conversation with a certain person, and I think she understands what I mean by, they understand, she understands, who doesn't matter. They understand what I mean by stop trying to prove myself, because literally I'm going to lose my mind if I keep trying. Lastly, just be, like, as I said, it's just kind of like a me year. If I want to do something and my friends can't do it or whatever, I'm going to do it, you know what, because at the end of the day, I always feel like guilty for like doing stuff, and I promise I'll do my friends. But I think I've kind of fell out of like, oh, I can do stuff for myself. I used to do a lot when I was in like 8th grade, 7th grade. Like I live in New York City, so you could do a lot by yourself, especially if you know your area and you know how to do, like, it may be dangerous, but you know where to go and how to keep yourself out of danger. So I think I want to be able to continue to do what I used to do when I was like 2 years ago. You know, 2 years ago, like when I was 14, 13. And realize that I've kind of thought I've always wanted to do stuff with friends, because friends, it's fun, yeah, friends is fun, it's fun to do things with friends, but It's also fun when you focus and have like a you day. Like if you want to go to the movies, go to dinner by yourself, you're not gonna look embarrassing to go out by yourself. I mean, it may look a little bit embarrassing, but who cares? I mean, I have no dignity. Well, I have a little bit of dignity, but you know what I mean. I like, if I want to go to a karaoke bar by myself, not bar, but a karaoke place, go by myself. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I can honestly do a lot, have a lot of fun by myself, because I have to grow into myself, and the only way I'll figure out what I like, certain things that I want to do, and yeah. So I think this is good. I was kind of thinking this all out, and I didn't know what I wanted for myself this year. And I think, you know, oh, another thing, I'd also like to learn more about my disorder. I actually have ADD or ADHD. For people who do know, people who don't know, it's basically attention deficit hyperactive disorder, but I've had that since I think I was like, I've had that for a very long time, and I think it caused me a lot of trouble, and I think I want to learn more about my disorder to see, like, I've been watching, I don't know if anyone knows, this YouTuber called How to ADHD, and I learned a lot about how it affects my life, and a lot of things that happen, a lot of things I used to get in trouble for, like how it affects my life. And my mother wants me to go on medication, and I think I can tackle it myself. I don't think I have such a severe case where I literally can't function at all in life, but there are a lot of things and aspects I know, like, if this is happening, it's not because I'm a bad person or I just can't function like a terrible human being. Really physically, because it's just how my body works, my brain works, like, and not to feel so, you know, sucky about myself when stuff like this happens. And I know as a person that it's not like really my fault. It's not something I can really highly control, but when you do, I like have to learn how to control it. And things that I can't control, I can't control it. It's just how it is. And I think once I learn about myself, I can then teach my friends and the people who are close to me around, so they can understand, like, this is just how Adia is, and kind of like realize some things, like where to cross the line with how I'm at, what's going on with me, and how to like tackle situations. So yeah, that is all for this video. I think this was honestly a pretty good video. I mean, I'm surprised I did this, so I think I might make this an annual thing, but be excited for some videos. I just got some stuff, well, did some stuff for some videos. Of course, our Ipsy glam bag is happening for January. Go start the year with the nice Ipsy glam bag, and there might be another haul coming soon. So, yeah, I hope you guys stay along with this journey. There are lovely things coming in this year soon. I mean, 5 months from now, that's a long time, but 5 months from now, I'll be going on my first vacation in probably 12 years. So, well, you guys will find out when that is. Alright, I need to go. So, bye guys.